did. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with seniority here. So, Jada Logan, can you talk about, what the start of the day was like for you, first game of the season, and then we got to talk about 1,000 points.
Well, I'm not officially fully 40 minutes able to play yet because I'm only 4 months post-up. But, I'm just excited for the season. Last season, we're trying to make it a good one. So, yeah. And, obviously, get the 1,000 points. It only took me 5 years, but it's okay.
Right. Well, I'm going to have to come over here. Taryn Barbeau, a freshman, your first time on this court. And, you are finishing with, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. How did the game come to you today?
I just let the game come to me, do what I have to do for my team, and just do what I normally do, shoot the ball and score.
Well, a lot of athleticism out there, too. So you're down there rebounding and a lot of great hustle and defense. Has that always been kind of a part of your game? Or
Yes.
Is it something Coach Harmon is making sure she instills as well?
Yes, I love to play defense because I don't want no one to go by me. So, yeah, I just like to play defense.
Gotcha.
What's it like to play with your sister on the court at the next level?
It's good because we've been playing together all our life, so it's really just the same from high school and everything else.
Coach Harmony, what can you say? First game, how do you feel about
Well, it's great to get everybody in and let them play a lot of minutes. It's nice that Jada got her 1,000th point. We got that over with early in the season. But it is hard for our kids. But with the atmosphere, it was nice that they had a great crowd to play against. And offensively, we can score with anybody in the nation. Defensively, we know we have to fix a couple things in the quarter court, a little bit more rebounding. But we don't know how to play. You see in the last 2 quarters when we take our press off, we don't really know what to do once we get in that quarter court. So it's something that we just know what we need to work on.
So there was a timeout in that third quarter or so, and I think it was only 3 points had been scored in the quarter. So what was kind of the adjustment you were making?
Well, yeah, we just said, we didn't come out at halftime, so we just needed to regroup again and gather ourselves. And once we had that small talk, we got it together, so it was all good.
Yeah. You also have a lot of length. You had Honorable, you had McCrary, and of course Cortez is long. But then Laura Rokel, can you talk to her and her game today?
Yeah, she's a transfer from Central Connecticut, a sophomore, so we know that we have her for 2 more years after that. And we just wanted to get her some minutes because normally she can catch and finish, and she struggled a little bit there. She probably would have had 8 more points, but she missed a couple point blankers. But she is a great shot blocker, and we just need to get her some more minutes and experience, and we know that she'll be serviceable and really help us. And Adora needs a backup because Adora is going to be, in foul trouble if we're not careful. But it's nice to have Laura to be able to sprinkle her in there a little bit.
You've had a chance to look over the box score there. Anything jump off the page for you as far as positives from, other than the score, obviously, but from a coaching standpoint, what stood out to you?
Well, we didn't turn the ball over. We only, I think, had 3 turnovers for the game, so, that's positive, because that's always something that we come in here and talk about early in the season, that we need to make sure we get more shots than they do, and a lot of that has to do with possessions. So by not turning the ball over was great. Our kids, they're not selfish. They find the open person, and, we have 5 kids on the floor at all times that can score, which really helps us if we do have a breakdown.
Now, what do you hope to get out of this trip to Vegas?
Well, we know that we're going to play a top 25 team, but it's a destination that we all have been looking forward to because we talk about UNLVs almost every day. That's actually a sprint that we do and they don't like. But we know that, it'll be a great atmosphere for us again to go on the road and get used to that. All these games in non-conference are preparing us for conference play. So, our kids will do some sightseeing, and we also, we still know it's a business trip, but there's some great things for us to see. And team bonding, get a couple practices in there, get used to it, and, just see what they do in the Fire when the roles are switched. It's going to be their big crowd. We're going to be the ones that, they're thinking they're going to try to whoop us. But if our kids play and keep their minds, we can play in that game and we can have an opportunity.
Good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.